Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. To celebrate the spooky season for the fourth time, for this month of October, we will be doing Spooktober once again, where we'll be making 4 more recipes that will surely be as frightening as they are delicious. For this episode, we continue the spooky celebration with some pretzel bones. For this recipe, you will need 6 pretzel rods, 24 mini marshmallows, and 4 to 6 ounces of white chocolate. This should be good enough for about 12 bones, so just as needed. First, prepare a baking sheet by topping it with some parchment or wax paper. Then, in a pot or microwave-safe bowl, melt your chocolate either on the stove over medium-low heat or in the microwave in 10-second intervals until the chocolate is melted and spreadable. But since we need to keep this chocolate melted for a while, I actually recommend using the double boiler method if you plan on using the stove, so you don't accidentally burn the chocolate. And it makes dipping the pretzels a lot easier. So just bring a little bit of water in a pot to a simmer over medium-low heat, then place a heat-proof metal mixing bowl with the chocolate inside over the top, and it should start to melt. While you wait for this, you can also break the pretzel rods in half, unless you want to make your bones super long. Then, once the chocolate is melted, for each half pretzel rod, dip one end into the melted chocolate, and then press 2 marshmallows onto the end to act as the knobby ends of the bone, and then place it onto the prepared parchment paper. Repeat this until all of your bones have one side of marshmallows glued on. Then transfer your baking sheet to the fridge for about 5 minutes, or until the marshmallows are firmly attached. Also, make sure to keep the rest of your white chocolate melted during this time by keeping it on the stove or by periodically reheating it in the microwave. Next, once the chocolate has solidified onto the marshmallows, dip the pretzels into the melted chocolate again on the marshmallow side, covering the marshmallows and about half of the rod in chocolate so you can still grab it. And once all of your rods are dipped, let this sit again in the fridge until the chocolate firms up again. Then repeat both of these steps on the other end of each rod, attaching the marshmallows and then fully dipping the other half of the pretzels so that the pretzels look like bones. Then place your completed bones back onto the parchment paper, and once they're all done, place them back into the fridge until they are completely set, and with that, your pretzel bones are ready to eat. For our second spooktacular recipe, I was trying to figure out another fun and simple spooky treat you could make with your friends and family, and since I accidentally bought too much white chocolate last week, I thought that I could use the extra to make this bone-tastic recipe. I'm always a fan of the look-alike recipes for Halloween, like our creepy grub gnocchi and pumpkin buns from last year's Spooktober. And after seeing this one, I knew I had to try it out. In terms of ingredients, this one is certainly a lot less complicated than our previous recipes. You can never go wrong with marshmallows, pretzels, and white chocolate. But you can modify this recipe a bit by using pretzel sticks instead of rods if you want to make tiny chicken bone looking pretzel bones. And you can use a yogurt coating if you want to limit the amount of sugar you're consuming this season. But of course, the coating has to be a white color if you want your bones to look realistic. Though I suppose you could use milk or dark chocolate to give it more of a fossilized look like bones in the museum. But regardless of what type of chocolate you use, this crunchy snack will be a bona-fide way to celebrate the approaching spooky season with your family and friends. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you want me to make next. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to or follow this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel. Dang, I already had one in the pantry too.